morning, everyone. Welcome to the safety and celebrities at Atalaka Police Demontats. We have a comprehensive agenda discussing important issues related to work safety and ethics. So let's begin with knowledge of your agendas. After giving the chairperson for this meeting.
I'm Maureen, I will be the secretary of the meeting the workshop.
Thank you, Louise. So before we proceed with this agenda, I would like to announce that Mr. Amar has seen apologized for his absence today due to the unforeseen circumstance.
But Mr. Afif, I require Mr. Ahmad accept in the meeting.
Okay, thank you, Louise. So now let's move on to the minute of the last meetings. So please read drop the minutes of the last meetings. Are there any amendments?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. This is a correction to item number 6. There will be 40 students from the University of Yeshua who are going to take part in the safety and talk.
Thank you, Mr. Maureen. The correction will be made accordingly in the following meetings.
Before beginning with our evaluations, Mr. Fahim, let's ensure that the correction is made in the final minutes.
As Mr. Afif, I will make the necessary correction and provide an update version of the meeting to all the attendees.
Are there any other amendments? Thank you. Can someone propose the minutes to be accepted? I propose the minute be accepted.
I second the motion.
Okay, excellent. So now let's move on to matters arising from the last meetings. So are there any issue or updates that needs to be addressed?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. I would like to inform you that I managed to get approval from Mr. Amin, the officer in charge of the community hall in Sungai Limbong for safety department. And next, I need permission from this committee to proceed with ordering food for the participants.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Fahim. Does everyone agree with the request? Yes. Any members think Mr. Fahim anything else to add?
No, Mr. President.
If there is nothing else, let's proceed with the first item of the agenda, which is first issue, increase the workplace accident in Petronas Company. So Mr. Shamudin, please present the issue and provide some information.
Thank you for sharing. Good morning, everyone. Today I will be discussing the increase in workplace incident in Atalaga Holding HP company. Our recent analysis has reduced concerning trend with rise workplace accident. This poses a risk to the safety and well-being of our employees. As we already know from the news and article, there was a very serious accident that happened to one of our company workers.
What is the accident and how does it happen?
Good question, Mr. Fakir. The accident happened when the worker lost resistant glove to in the protective shaft of the glove. Okay. Okay, thank you for Mr. Fahim. Good question. The accident happened when the worker lost resistant glove in the protective shaft of the glove washing brush perimeter, resulting in his brush being severed. The accident is just one of many more incidents that have occurred in our company, but they have been totally covered by the media.
Thank you, Mr. Shamudin, for pointing out this issue, serious issue that has been happening not only sometimes but almost every day in our company. So let me hear your opinion on how to solve this issue.
This is significant concern for our company that will increase the value of our workers because of these issues.
Mr. Chairman, I suggest that we hire an expert person to oversee maintaining the functionality of the machine in our company so that any machine malfunctioning can be prevented from occurring.
I I don't agree with your suggestion because I think the problem is not only with the machine but also from the user themselves. It also costs a lot to hire an expert to maintain and service the machine because this cannot be done only by one expert. So we need to hire more than one expert so that can surely cover all machine in our company.
I agree with you. The high cost of hiring the expert will reduce the expense of our company with other things such as marketing, research, collaboration, and so on. Therefore, I suggest that we conduct a safety talk or seminar once a month with the
Okay, after having the discussions, we can see how important is to conduct safety and safety talk or seminar in our company. So it's resolved that we need to choose that idea which the fire started just now.
Let me volunteer myself as an expert to handle the program of conducting the safety seminar and talk.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Norris. So you may take it on and appoint you as a leader to make sure this program is conducted successfully in our company.
I still have a bit more responsibility.
Excuse me, Mr. Shams, can you please put your phone away and give your attention to this meeting?
I am sorry, Chairperson, I didn't leave, I with me. So this checking, I forgot on meeting problem.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Shams. It's crucial for everyone to actively engage in our discussions and ensure they make the most of our time together. Okay, thank you everyone for sharing your initiative and proposed solutions. So now let's move on to the second issue, is the occupational health hazards in our company. Okay, Mr. Fahim, please present the issue and provide any supporting information.
Okay, good morning everyone. Today I will be discussing occupational health hazard in our company. Our analysis has revealed several hazards such as exposure to harmful chemicals, ergonomic risk, and noise pollution. One issue regarding occupational health hazard in our company, Atalika Housing Unit, will be the potential risk and hazard associated with prolonged and repetitive movement in the manufacturing process of work. For example, the repetitive nature of tasks such as cutting, shaping, and packing gloves can lead to musculoskeletal disorders (MSD), such as carpal tunnel syndrome, tendonitis, and muscle strains. This disorder can cause pain, discomfort, and reduce productivity in all ways.
Mr. Fahim, for your statements, can you provide any support for your statements?
Yes, Mr. Chairperson. Several studies have shown the prevalence of musculoskeletal disorders in industry involving repetitive tasks and control postures. A study published in the Journal of the Occupational and Environmental Medicine found that workers in the rubber manufacturing industry had a higher incidence of musculoskeletal symptoms compared to the control group. Another study published in the Annals of Occupational Hygiene highlighted the importance of ergonomics in preventing musculoskeletal disorders among workers in the glove manufacturing industry. Implementing this measure can help to mitigate the risk of musculoskeletal disorders among Katalega employees, leading to a healthier and more productive workforce.
Thank you, Mr. Fahim. Let's open the floor for a discussion on the issue. I would like to hear your thought on the effects of this hazard and any proposed solutions to mitigate it.
One of the effects of this health hazard is an increased risk of occupational illness and injury among our employees. This can lead to absenteeism and a decline in overall working well-being. In addition, collaborating healthcare professionals to develop a preventive measure specific to our industry and significantly reduce the occurrence of occupational health hazards. We also should consider conducting workshops and training sessions to raise awareness and empower employees to identify and address hazards in their work environment.
I agree.
the article Mr. Norin, we need to protect regular health screening and risk assessment to identify potential hazard and provide proper personal protective equipment (PPE) to mitigate risk. Educating employers about this hazard and promoting awareness program can also contribute to preventing this.
Okay, serious suggestions and insights. Thank you everyone for your active participations. Now let's move on to the next agenda items.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I would like to suggest adding a few more fire extinguisher in certain places. From my survey and research, there are certain places that have a higher risk of percentage of fire. In my opinion, in the place with low risk of fire, we can remove the fire extinguisher and we can add the fire extinguisher to the place with higher risk of fire.
Thank you, Mr. Norin, for your suggestions. It is important to prioritize fire safety in our company, and I appreciate your efforts in conducting surveys and research of this matter. Will you please provide us with more details about the specific place you have identified as having a higher risk of fire?
Yes, certainly, Mr. Chairman, based on my survey and research, area resides as manufacturing floor where the various flammable is represent, and the storage room where the chemical is stored, and also the electrical room where the higher voltage equipment is located have a higher risk of fire. This area typically have a higher concentration of higher concentration of potential fire hazards, and therefore require additional fire safety.
Okay, thank you for highlighting the specific areas. It's crucial to address the fire risk and safety in these higher risk locations. So to ensure an effective fire safety plans, I suggest we consult with our safety departments and conduct a comprehensive assessment of this area to determine the efficient number and placements of the fire stations. So we need to consider factors such as size of the areas, the potential fire hazards, and the distance between the fire extinguisher to the ensure educates coverage.
Absolutely, Mr. Chairman. Through assessment by the safety department, will provide us with available insight to make informed decisions regarding fire extinguisher placement. It's essential to have a balanced approach that considers the fire risk level and the availability of fire extinguisher in different areas of our company. By relocating extinguisher from low risk areas to high risk areas, we can optimize our fire safety resources.
I agree with your approach, Mr. Norin. We should also consider the maintenance and regular inspection of fire extinguisher to ensure they are in good working condition. It would be prudent to establish a system that includes product check, refill and training for employers on the proper use of fire extinguisher.
Thank you. That's an excellent point, Mr. Shamil. Maintenance and training play a crucial role in ensuring the effectiveness of our fire safety measures. I will work closely with the safety department to develop a comprehensive plan that covers these aspects as well.
Thank you for Mr. Bahim. I appreciate your proactive approach in addressing fire safety concern reaching our company. Please coordinate with the safety department to develop a detailed proposal outline, the recommended change in fire extinguisher placement, and the corresponding maintenance and training plan. Once we have reviewed the proposal, we can proceed with the necessary action to enhance fire safety throughout our facilities.
Thank you, Mr. Shamil. I will collaborate with the safety department to prepare a proposal. I believe that implementing these measures will significantly contribute to the overall safety of the company and the risk of fire extinguishers.
Yes, let's go for the dates of the next meetings. So we should aim to the next meeting again in the 2 weeks to review the progress on the actions item discussed today. So does that work for everyone? Yes. Okay, wonderful. So our next meeting will be scheduled 2 weeks from now. With that, we will conclude our agenda for today meetings. Norin? Please ensure that the necessary corrections and make in your final minutes and distribute them to all attendees.
Absolutely, Mr. Akif. I will make the correction and provide an update of meeting to all the attendees.
Okay, thank you, Norris, for your diligent work. Okay, I would like to express my appreciation to all attendants for the active participants, valuable contributions, and engaging discussions. This meeting is now adjourned. Thank you. Mr. Norris.